I'll probably put that off to the sides without it being in the way. Then now we'll throw in 2 coolers in there to go tandem with the air conditioner. Now the chickens are being like hoisted back up again. I'm apparently in a daze, recreationally deprived, which makes sense because we do have recreation time, which reminds me I'm not fully finished allocating you guys. So let's just get you guys at least on the map with how recreation works. Murderous Rage is fine, we'll deal with you in a minute. And really only if it's like, not sadistic rage, if it's slaughterer, I'll do something about that. But honestly, Murderous Rage, they'll sort their shit out. Or they'll kill each other, one of the two. I mean, it'd be whichever. A psychic soothe for females, nice. That will probably help. I don't know how many people in my colony are kind of upset. Mecha is having a tantrum. They're gonna smash some shit, which reminds me I probably should keep an eye on this shit specifically. Fuck with you, what are you on? You need your health privileges revoked again, so off you go. And every time somebody goes berserk or some like other variation of that, they get their health privileges revoked. So there's a lot of people that have got like no care or doctor's care only here, and yeah, they will eventually die when they fuck up too many times, and that removes them, which I do think is greatly what has changed like the whole drive of the colony. Because when we had like the few hundred colonists here, everybody was upset all the time, always, right? And now they're not upset all the time, always. And it's really only like they eventually get pushed to it, you know? What do I want you guys doing? I don't need just a warden handle. Hunting is okay. Tailoring, plant cutting. Plant cutting is doing fine. Probably more construction. Buff that up. And research is doing fine. I have a lot of people in most of the categories. There's a couple in here that don't have staff. I don't want you... There we go. Get you at least on the map with this stuff. Food binge, that's fine. Alright, that didn't help too much. Get a couple of these individually. Alright, what was that? It was a psych tea addiction for DOS. Alright. Good luck with that. That shit's limited, we're not making it. Inspired recruitment. I don't have anybody to recruit. How's the temperature going? Ice boxes, cool and relatively chilled, which is good because when summer hits and it's mid-late spring, removed all addictions. Nice. I'm curious if that fixed you. You're still high on psych T and your tolerance is small. Now, what about the... Oh, an infestation. That one's still got luciferium. I don't know why, but it's still giving them like luciferium. Infestation, yeah? That sounds like that's going to be outside. Mate, you might want to be in the base. Maybe come stand in the base. We'll see how that goes. You go stand over there too. You lot, go stand in the group. Go stand in the pile. What do we get? We got advanced components. Yeah. I'll find that in a moment. A hoop stone. Yeah, that actually would be really useful. Hold on, let me grab that. Wait a minute. We got another thing there too. Hold on. Let me throw that here. There. About there. And as far as I could tell, I think the last thing there was a poker table. And chess table. Nice. I just built one, but I wouldn't be surprised if they break it. And again, they're gonna love that shit. And just, hold on, I have got space here. We'll put it in the hospital. Why the fuck not? That's an amount. Yeah, alright. I'm curious if they can break through this corner. Probably. I think we could probably snap them from the top side, but we'd be the furthest from being inside, so... Let me grab everyone. Everybody, I said everyone. You guys, maybe? Let me click on a person. There we go. Hold on. There. Okay, you lot come with me. Because I think we could probably get them to just barely come around the corner. And then they'll come around as a group, I reckon. A vitals monitor? Nice. We're gonna need that in like a minute. Let me go set that to install in the hospital. There we go. Alright, now we got 2 decent beds, so yay. That will help. And I think I've got set to hunt all of these. Yeah. And there's a cougar around as well, so we'll hunt that. I haven't hunted these. That's what it is. So I need you guys to be able to hunt them as well. And a glow pod. I actually don't mind glow pods. I like the fact that like they'll also sort of change the color of certain rooms. So I'm gonna put that in there. See what that kind of color comes up as. Because glow pods like last for ages. Now I don't know if none of you can reach them, but can you stand over here? I understand that like they're pretty well spaced out. Go stand over like that. They're kind of bum rushing you, and I don't really want the couple of individuals that have got the damn decent guns. Oh, there's grenades going off. You guys in the back, go stand over there. Go stand in the thing. You guys in the front, move back. Crimson has died, and Jackal's died. Oh my god, I don't know which Jackal that was. Jackal has died. You guys move back, maybe. And Mecha has died as well. And another Crimson. Alright, the few of you have died, that's fine. Is there anything else up there? Not really. Alright, you lot in the front, maybe just go figure out what you want to do for the rest of the day. And the group that's up here can continue fighting. Because they're in mostly an okay spot. Okay, so we got Shithaka, Dust. We got Wave of Nanites to help heal. You guys go figure out what you're doing. And which Jackal was that? That's a Jackal. Hold on, that doesn't look like the bionically enhanced Jackal. You rescue them. Jackal's gonna be real upset about this. We just installed a shit ton of body parts into the one that died. We got 2 eyes, a shoulder, a stomach, a spine, and his previous dude, we accidentally cut off his nads while we were trying to install an arm. So yeah, and then he died. Yeah, I guess that happened today. You lot, instead of like running away, I need you guys to do some rescues if you can. Go rescue them, and I'll get at least one person. If you're up here, go punch stuff. I do want to like destroy those, but they should come back out for stuff anyway, so I don't know if anybody's coming for you. Oh, we got a couple of people. Mostly firefighting people, so if you can do a rescue on that. And these will be all our colonists, unfortunately. I might go steal their glow pods and move that shit into the base. Why the fuck not? I could use this free lighting on the outside areas, realistically. What? Maybe we can put it along here. I'm going to say just uplift all of these things at the moment. Why can't I uplift all of them? Oh, because I haven't said that these are all mine. Grenades are a good idea, actually. Hold on. This shit's all mine. Claim all this. Then there's a cougar revenging out here too, because of course there is. Alright. Also, one of the lenses died, and somebody's in starvation. The one person that's supposed to be helping fight. And Shithak is also having a psychic tea binge. And somebody's in medical emergency. Is nobody rescuing you? Hold on. You're pretty fast. Go rescue them. Alright. You guys can bring these inside once you guys have figured out... I'm not sure why I can't pick up a couple of these. Is there a difference between glow pods? Does anybody know? And this can be mine too. So we're going to get some insect jelly, which I think, typically speaking, I think they like. So that will probably make them happy too, because that counts as some kind of recreational thing, I think. And yeah, there's just a couple of people here casually doing grenades. As long as you don't... Mate, yeah. Okay, that was really good. Very, very good. Normally my people don't move away from it. Okay. No. That's a choice, mate. A mini turret? Nice. Hold on. And Viking's just going for a casual stroll here. And Shithaka has died. So I do want to move these up from the corners, but I do want to... I'm just going to put it up here for the moment. I want to put it up here in a way that I can use it, but I need to kind of like map out where the fuck it's going for that. Psychic binge for Rice Farmer. Dus and Shithaka have died. And you two set that all as ours. And this is ours. Uninstall that. Alright. This is ours and uninstall. We must have blown up much of the rest of it, so that's fine. Uninstall that shit and we'll bring it all inside. Because, I don't know. I'll just, I'll light up like the pathway with it a little bit, you know? Why the fuck not? I think some of it's going into it. It's another psychic tea binge. I might actually move this outside. Put this out with the pile of these that was slowly sneaking along here. I think some of them are just coming straight in here. Actually, hold on a second. Lenza mate, can you go activate that? I forgot we had one. It must have got moved. So that's going to help them. And then we've got a couple of things for people to do cremating, but have these been broken lately? No. Another Shithaka has died as well. Honestly, that has probably taken down a bit of the lineage there. And we have a Timberwolf puppy. So we do have a surviving Timberwolf puppy after all of that. So I was kind of concerned that the only one we ever get is the one that happens to die in a trap. But no, we're okay. We're fine. And what was I doing? I was installing these glow pod things, which I don't really see any others over here yet. My guess is that they'll bring them in momentarily, maybe. And my headset's also not sitting on my head properly. There we go. That's a little more comfortable. So, disease infection. Honestly, that's probably one of those on me situations again. Nope, it's Dus. He's got sick from infection in his torso. RIP Dus. Hope for the best. One of those, like, hope you live longer than, like, you know, previous ones. But in this colony, it ain't that way. So, I will try to keep you alive, like, a little bit, but I'm not going to be trying too hard to keep you alive. It's kind of like, it's a fuck around and find out, continual save, commitment mode kind of thing, where you fuck up, you die. That's just kind of how this one goes. My regular colony, I actually will kind of try to, like, fight for most people, keep you alive and stuff. Obviously, in my regular colony, I don't have, what do you call it, Rimconnect on and stuff, but just saying. I'm just gonna head out, have a great stream. No worries, Sniper. Enjoy your sleep. And yeah, I'll catch you around. Alright, we got a little snake of glow pods off to the side, so they'll light up the pathway just a tiny bit for free, which is great. And I don't know how many spare I've got. And I noticed a lot of people are coming out just to eat the jelly, which legit, they can do that. That's fine. And I'm going to put a glow pod over here to light this area a bit more, because I've got one. Is Wilcox alive? I don't know. Maybe. That doesn't look like it. Maybe. No, you're still alive. And you haven't had your operation yet because they hadn't brought it in to storage before. So they should be in now. We can have a look to see. Maybe before you have a mental break. Get you some joy wire. There you go. Alright. So you'll go in for operation soon. Das is having a Days. I think that's supposed to come in for storage. Slaughterer. Hold on. I gotta go beat the shit out of somebody. Let's take your life privileges down a moment. A lot of you guys are probably too injured. You lot are not. And there we go. Go solve that problem. Marine helmet. Nice. Is this for Wilcox as well? Alright. I am going to have to say he's got to go wear that now. Because if I don't, somebody will steal it. And marine armors. So, once you've got that, mate, that's you. Gonna walk to the top side of this. What was that? We got a Crimson Lotus Timberwolves. Alright. The, oh wait, it's just a wild one. Do you want me to try to tame this, or do you want it to, like, be hunted? Because, yeah, that one hasn't, that one's not, what do you call it? It's not like Viking, it's not like your named one. You guys, go back to what she's doing. And that can leave that there. I'm gonna need somebody to clean this at some point, but this is fine. So basically everybody has a psychic tea addiction that has ever touched psychic tea in this colony. And, yeah. Honestly, their dining room reminds me of a workplace I once had where we had a cricket infestation, and all of them were just like dead on the floor around us in the kitchen. It was something. But yeah, that brings back memories. 1 charged rifles. All right. I'm guessing that's for him as well. You're probably, I don't know for how long they're going to, hold on. Machine armor. There we go. Okay. Let's go find out where you are. You're going up to your armor and then you're going to go down to bottom. Hopefully they don't have a mental break and drop this. If they drop it, I'm not very big about reapplying the exact same gear to the same person. It's just whoever is available that can use it for the most part. And apparently a poll is up. Skill trainer for shooting. Hold on, who sent that then? I'm guessing that's also for Will Cox. So let me just hit that as allow. So yeah, after he grabs his gun, he'll get that. I don't know if somebody's taking the gun inside. No, he's coming down for it. That's fine. Where the fuck are you, mate? You're probably going to have a mental break by the time you get all this stuff. And who is it? Colonist needs rescue. Dusters. Shit, Thacker, mate. Can you rest? Oh no, Viking's rescuing. Don't worry about it. Somebody's got an infection. The other jackal has got an infection in the hand. Basically, they got shredded by the grenades. So, yeah. And it looks like the crops are almost ready to go again. So, that's happening. I'd like to be able to build more stuff soon, but kind of just keep them alive, get them the research. We've got the ground penetrating things. I should be able to make the mining things. Yeah, the deep drills. It takes 100 steel. Shit. Okay. So I don't have enough steel to make the drill to potentially get more steel at this time. Which means you guys have been chewing through it in the helmets. Yeah, okay, they got the breach axe as a maximum and the helmet's a maximum at the moment. Okay, so they're not making any more unless I force somebody to wear it, which does mean everybody has a helmet. Finally. And we have spare axes. And now we're starting to get weapons. And, what was that? 150 steels. Thank you. We'll get a deep drill built once I bring this in, because that way I can move it around when we eventually find something. I put down 4 of these to help find a lot of resources as soon as I could. But yeah, I won't know what's in this ground until it finds it, and that requires somebody to sit here and research it. So we'll see. What's it? Ad breaks. Ads. Unfortunately, they happen once every hour. As I was saying earlier, if I can remember, or if anybody can remind me, whenever I take like the 10-minute breaks and stuff, to run an ad when I'm taking a break, that way I can negate it for an hour and stuff, I'll do that. But I keep forgetting to do it because I don't take breaks when I'm streaming. And so I'd keep coming back and it runs an ad and I'm like, oh, I missed an opportunity to fucking spare you guys while I wasn't here, you know. So yeah, but yeah, they are only once an hour, unfortunately. So unfortunately, whichever way you want to look at that. Also we have more animals. I'm gonna hunt the wolf because it's just chilling. And I'll go and I'll hunt all this stuff. Actually, you know what I could have done? You know what I just realized I could have done is if we didn't cremate that jackal, if I had got a resurrector mech serum, I could have fucking resurrected him. I forgot that they exist. Because I was gonna say, I'm like, am I alive? Because that's a good question. Yes, I'm technically still alive. And everybody's going to be rioting again for 5 days because 5+ colonists have died again. So, alright, what do they need to chill the fuck out? Luxuriously comfortable. Where am I? Am I asleep? Or am I... Okay, you're apparently luxuriously comfortable. You've got a psychic suit, strange feeling from all the psychic emanators. Spacious interior, very impressive dining room, psychic emanator soothe. Insect hive, defeated insect hive. Okay, one of those just like left. that. But it does look like they seem to like this place, which is nice. They have a little hoops thing. They've got a game of Ur and a dirty ass room. Hello, we got fucking visitors. Neat. I also don't have any animal beds, realistically, I realize, for like my animals to be on. And the surgery has failed. I don't know why you're doing surgery in there. You have 8 hours to administer some fucking health. And we've got Glitter World stuff, so she should be fine. But we will be out of the joy wires, so there's none of that. Timberwolf Revenge, that's fine. Alright. So, while everybody's not dying majestically for 5 minutes, I kind of want to grab this kind of thing and... so can you take my steel? I mean, there should be steel here. They just haven't brought it in yet because everybody's trying to attend to each other or trying to like negate having mental breaks at the moment. And simple meals, nice. That will help because they're eating like nutrient paste stuff. So we have enough steel that has been brought in. I can make one of these and I'm just gonna pop it here for the minute. So I have one built. And that way, when we find something in the ground, we can go move it straight to it, you know. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Got 500 steels. Nice. And that's going to allow us to build the shit out of places. So when we find something, and one joy wire. So as soon as they stop bleeding out, we'll try again. Not the heal route, you. I just don't know why you're in here. Is the hospital full? Hospital's not full anymore. And you probably can't walk. Yeah, you can't walk. Okay. I'd rather them get operated on here, although this is the dirtiest fucking room. Can you clean this room? Let's clean the shit out of that room. I'll wait till you're consciously up and about, and then I'll try again, because I don't want to try to do it while you've got, like, any amount of, like, this shit going on, because it's more likely if something goes bad, you'll die. Medical treatment needed for Lenza. You got an infection in your leg. That will happen when you get, you know, grenade, shrapnel shit, like, fucking in there. Shit's probably hard to clean. So, are you guys cleaning everything? Good on yous. And how we go with the storage in here? Alright, we did keep it all, what do you call it? All food. So I made these like refrigerated ass rooms where people can either just pick up food and eat it or cook it. But admittedly, not a lot of people do a lot of cooking in here. There's a couple of people doing cooking, but not a lot. We have a lot of like rice and corn and all sorts of stuff. We've got 70 odd meals. They've got a good amount of food, all things considered. But it is almost the end of spring. So what I'm seeing is going to happen is spring's gonna fucking turn into summer, and this is gonna turn into a red inferno. So I'm trying to chill the fuck out of these two rooms, trying to make all the other rooms cold in advance without making people actually cold, if that makes sense. Tantrum, what are you guys doing here? You guys cleaning rubble? I don't think that that's home area. When did you guys extend this to home? And we have Thrombos visiting, which I don't think we want none of that beef, honestly. That one's fine to be up there. The billiards table we haven't brought in yet. Psychic bench, that's fine. Where's those Thrombos? Yeah, I ain't touching those. They can pass on through, loiter around. As long as I don't have to touch them, they're fine. One of those, you know, I was gonna say like a halfway between like, you know when you're like a kid in the car kind of thing and like you got a sibling and it's like, you know, they're touching me kind of thing. Like I was gonna like jokingly say that, but then I'm also like, it's more of like, I don't even know. Like the song Don't Touch This. There we go, there's the brain. What's that? Tell me when it turns hot. It will be hot in about 4 days, which I don't know, I'm playing on like fast forward. Which I'm not used to my game running at this speed because my regular game is, as I said, 3 years old with 300 odd colonists, and it's got a lot of build up of information, so it doesn't run nearly this fast on like regular. So I don't know how fast a triple speed day ticks over in RimWorld, because it's not something I don't really play on fast forward. It's a very fast way to get your colony dead usually. So we'll find out. I am concerned about the color of over here because that kind of reminds me of like what you get with snow, but I never saw snow happen. So hungry hitched animals, yes. Well, they keep getting hitched up, you see. That's the problem. So every time I let them loose, somebody hitches them up. And if I don't have a hitching spot, they'll get hitched up to something and I won't be able to like release them without actually like culling them. So they have to kind of stay where they are. And it got 1,000 kibbles. Nice. We're gonna have so much kibbles. That actually means if I wanted to, I could probably let the cats kind of breed uncontrollable for a moment. Hang on a second. Let's go fix that up. Also Timberwolf Puppy has got training available, which is neat. Where is my cat cull situation? Because I had this on a auto cull. The chickens should be fine. Chickens were supposed to be laying eggs, but we aren't getting any eggs out of them. So, and we only have 5 adult females because we don't have any baby animals at the moment, which is probably half of our issue. Allow for like 10 little ones, whatever. There we go. Allow that shit to happen. All the other animals, if they breed like flies, whatever. But yeah, we had an auto cull situation. Keelon hit a trap. Keelon cat died. Rice Farms is in confusion. And one of my traps is broken again. So, I was trying to get the... I'm trying to get the traps built. And... What do you mean research is finished? I'm halfway through research. The shit. Oh, it would have been the spot before it, maybe. Chicken egg fertile? Oh yeah, we had like 150 something chicken eggs hatch at one point. Cause for some reason somebody brought it inside. Which reminds me, I don't have, this should be a floor space. Hold on. There we go. You span that shit up to here. And storage stockpile can't be having, I don't think it's raw resources, it's raw food, animal products, no fertile eggs in here, and copy that shit, another psychic tea, addiction, paste that shit in here, and expand the crap out of this. Okay. What are you breaking? What are you breaking? No. Beat the shit out of them. We rebuilt that thing 4 times already. You leave that shit alone. Fuck off and go find something else to play with. Alright. You're having psychic tea binge, that's fine. I knew I heard something getting destroyed. Oh, a Thumbo fucking self-tamed. Holy crackers. Holy hell, that's something goddamn rare. Thrombo 1. No, guess what? You're going up into industrial shit too. Which, by the way, where was my... Carlos needs industrial medicine too. Because Abra... Technically Douglas should, and whichever one of you are the eldest should get one too. I'll give it to 2 of them because Viking spawned in twice. Bez's Cal technically needs one. Ladia's done things. Whichever Keelon cat is the oldest, the 10-year-old one, it gets it too. And Crimson's one gets one as well. So I think that's everybody. And the chickens are miscellaneous because they're constantly like reproducing and stuff like that. They should be fine. And deep drills, nice. I'll go get that installed as well. Like, I do think that people will hop on and like use this, and I don't super need them to be using it, but having the spare one will be useful. Now, where did you guys put the poker table? There's the chess table. We have a spare chess table now. We'll probably put that there, that would be fine. We'll get some chairs for that in a moment. Where is